As many of you know, diabetes is quite common in the US population. It's estimated that there are about 37 million people who have diabetes. That's about 1 in 10 people, about 10% of the population. And of these 10%, 1 in 5 do not actually know that they have diabetes. In terms of costs, it is estimated that $327 billion per year are spent in the US or are lost in the US in terms of lost productivity for people with diabetes, as well as various medical costs. 1 in 4 of our veterans has diabetes, which is approximately 2.5 times the prevalence rate for non-veterans. And the VA spends about $1.5 billion per year in treating these patients with diabetes. Now, the complications are well known. These include blindness, kidney failure, heart disease, stroke, and for patients who have diabetic foot ulcers, they can also lose their toes, their feet, or their legs. Among patients who have diabetes, 80% of those who go on to have an amputation had a diabetic foot ulcer prior to the amputation. The rate at which foot ulcers develop in the population for those who have diabetes is 6.3% annually. And that means that there are 9 to 26 million individuals who have diabetic foot ulcers. And this is global data. And it is also estimated that $1.3 trillion was used in 2015 to treat people with diabetic foot ulcers. So here in the VA, 1 in 4 veterans have diabetes, and 3% develop 1 foot ulcer per year. And for those who develop a foot ulcer, then there is the risk of redevelopment of a foot ulcer in their later years. So with that in mind, our plan is to reduce healing time, reduce infections, reduce recurrence of diabetic foot ulcers, and also reduce some of the complications. For particular numbers inside the VA, here we have the number of diabetic foot ulcer patients from 2015 to 2019. You can see the number, these are distinct patients, the number hovers around 30,000. At times, over the same time period from 2015 to 2019, the podiatry clinic has seen about 350 patients per year, and these are distinct patients. So that's about 1 per day for each of the days of the year. Our original research team included myself, Robert Havey, Avinash Patwardhan, and Rodney Stuck. Dr. Rodney Stuck is the chief of podiatry. Dr. Patwardhan is a biomechanical engineer, as am I, and as is Robert Havey. Since the beginning of the project, this funded project, we have also brought on board Stephanie Keene, who is a certified prosthetist and orthotist. And we have 2 PhD psychiatrists consulting with us as well, Nancy Burbitz and Sharon Sala. Thank you.